guys, I had a student ask a question about drawing on slides, so I thought I'd make a quick tutorial for you guys. So what I have here is I have slides open and I've already put in a picture. This is a picture of the Mother's Day card that Kiana gave me yesterday. And I thought this would be a good example because it has a lot of geometry on it. First thing I want to show you is just how you can get yourself some more room and make bigger. Just slide down this speaker notes. You don't need that, so you can slide that down and get rid of it, and then close whatever options are over there. And you can even, there is a way to get rid of this, but when you're working with multiple slides, it's nice to be able to have them all there. So I'm going to leave that. Um, so on your project, you need to be drawing over the pictures that you put into your project. And so what you're going to do is I would suggest starting up here on this menu, shape or line. Now it depends on what you're going to be doing. So first, let me show you, let's use the O in mom for a circle. So if I want to use that for my circle, I'm going to go to shape and then I'm going to pick the circle, and then you just click on it and drag it out. Now it's going to not end up exactly where I want it to be, so I'm going to have to move it around. And now notice that it fills it in automatically. And so what I can do is I can come up here to this paint bucket, and if you hover it, it should tell you fill color. And so I'm going to click on that and I'm going to go transparent. Okay, so it's not going to actually fill that circle in. But now I want my line to be more noticeable. My line's not very noticeable, so if I keep it highlighted and I go to the next, not the border color, I want the, is it the border color? Yeah, the border color is the right one. And I can change that to any color I want. So I can make it red, I can make it yellow, I can make it whatever. I'm going to choose blue because it matches the colors that she chose there. And then I can make it thicker so that it's more noticeable. So there it's thicker. I can even make it dashed if I want it dotted. And so there I've got my circle. Okay, so you guys can choose, if you want to make it dashed or dotted or solid or whatever thickness you want, but that's how you would draw a circle onto your slide. Now let's say I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Let's say I wanted to use the M for parallel lines. So in that case, I would go over here to line, and I could just click line, or I can go to the arrow and get select lines. And so if I want arrows on the ends, I could do that. I'm going to just click line, and then you're going to click wherever you want that to begin, and then you can drag the other end up, and then once again you can change the color. The line color, I'm going to make it, this time I'll make it green. Okay, and then I'm going to make it a lot thicker so it's easier to see. Okay, now if I'm using this for parallel lines, and I can also move it afterwards too if I decide that's not where I want it, but if I'm doing this for parallel lines, I want another line that's similar. So in that case, I'm just going to copy, and then I'm going to paste that same line. Oops, I accidentally did the photo instead of the line. In that case, I would do undo. Okay, hold on. There we go. So I'm on the line. Now I'm going to copy, and now I'm going to paste. There's the line, and then I can put that over here. Let's do it on this one. Now they're not actually parallel because of the angle that I took it at, but in real life that would be a parallel line. Okay, so that's how you can do lines. Let me get rid of these lines and let's look at some angles here. Okay, so the M, the points of the M, that's an angle, or I could use it for a triangle, right? I could use it for an acute angle or acute triangle, or I can use it for an isosceles triangle. In that case, I'm going to want to use line again, and then made it very small. Click, there's one, and then I'm going to do another one, and depending on your how you have your settings, it might actually just snap the ends of those lines together. But then once again, I want to make that noticeable, so I'm going to change it to purple, and I'm going to make it really thick, okay, or pink. Okay, so there I've got my drawing on there, and then if I wanted to go ahead and label this, I can just insert a text box, and then I'd want to change my font color so that it's visible on the dark. This would be acute angle. And then you can change the font or the size or whatever you want to make it look nice. Remember, it's supposed to look nice, okay? So that's how you draw on top of a slide. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to either just answer your questions or do another tutorial for you.